What's up, YouTube? So, if you are here today for your first time, if you like this video, definitely hit the thumbs up and subscribe button for more content. So it's graduation season, and Jordan Brand decided to do something special this year and release a special version of the Air Jordan 11 called Cap and Gown. This is a very different type of Jordan 11 than the simple retros that we all know of, like the Concords or the Space Jams. And without further ado, let's get into this review. And here is the Air Jordan 11 in the Cap and Gown. So we all love this silhouette, but there are a lot of differences on this specific pair that you will not find in any other pair of Air Jordan 11. The first thing is, you might not be able to see it, but this is actually done in a suede, and it's actually done in a very smooth suede instead of the typical mesh that you typically see there. And also this back area is also suede. In addition to that, if you look at the Jordan logo, it's actually metallic. In addition to that, you are going to see the typical patent leather done in a black all throughout. And so, while these might look very similar to the Space Jams, the main difference, if you were to look at it from a very first glance, is the sole area, or the midsole over here, is actually black instead of the white. And so, there's less of that contrast, and it looks much more closer to a dress shoe than your typical counterparts, which is probably why they have this as cap and gown. I'm sure the whole idea behind this is to gift this to somebody that's graduating, and they can wear it under their gown as like a kind of tuxedo-like type thing, as well as kind of the black midsole helps with that more sleek and really more upscale luxury look. And then on the bottom you have your translucent sole. So if you've seen other Air Jordan 11s, typically the bottom over here is done in a translucent blue, and it's typically lighter because it's a white sole. And because of the black midsole, you can see that the blue here just looks a lot deeper than your typical Air Jordan 11. And finally on the bottom of the shoe, you will see the black and translucent sole, which everybody loves. And what's really great about the shoe, honestly, is the traction. It's pretty darn good. So what are my thoughts on this shoe? I'm actually really impressed by these. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up keeping these, just because, in all honesty, I have the Concord 11s that are coming out later this year, and I do have a pair of the Space Jams, which are one of my favorite shoes of all time. So while this has a very premium, upscale suede to it, $250 for this pair is actually really, really expensive, and it's really hard for me to justify keeping this pair when I don't absolutely love it. And this pair is significantly more expensive than your typical Air Jordan 11. So at $250, I really don't think it's worth it. With that said, it is a beautiful shoe, and for anybody that is looking to gift somebody that's about to graduate, I really do think this is a great pair to gift out. It just has a really sleek look to it, and it's definitely dressed up enough for whoever's graduating to have something both cool and also kind of something that they can wear from daytime to nighttime. When it comes to sizing, I would definitely go a half size up from your typical Air Jordan size. So if you're Air Jordan 1 or Air Jordan 2 or 3 are typically, let's say, a size 10, for these, I would definitely go with a 10.5 if you have wide feet. You can probably get away with true to size still, but this does bunch up pretty significantly in the front where the toe guard area is, and it's a little tight over here. So typically I go a half size up. When it comes to comforts, I really like the Air Jordan 11. It's very, very comfortable on the padding side. I feel like once you kind of break it in, the sole does take a little time to break into, but once you kind of get that going, it becomes a really comfortable shoe, and I really like that about the shoe as well. Alright, so I'm going to lace these up and put them on so you can see the on feet. And that's really it, guys. This is the Air Jordan 11 cap and gown in the black, and translucent blue. Until next time, peace.